Hey, there we go.
Wait,
We're
I'm not ready.
live. Oh, too bad. Hey, everybody. Welcome to another Rag-NERD-rok Patreon play. Oh, too bad. Who's listening to our stream out loud?
Sorry, that was me.
Well, stop
I
it.
do that the whole game.
Wait, did you guys both have it on in the background?
No.
No, it's just me. I was trying to get the link so I could share it so that we could actually have viewers. But
I was just going to post it on our Discord.
all right,
Oh, it's way funnier if you both made the same mistake at the same time. Next time you guys should do that. And let me know. I'll open the link too.
All right. Tonight we are playing Delta Green. This scenario is called The Wishin' Man. So why don't we start real quick with you guys introducing your poor unfortunate souls.
Hey, this is Steve, and I'm playing Brandy Cartagena. I am a federal agent with the FBI from Rock Glen, Pennsylvania, but I'm currently living in Texas.
Yes, this is in Texas.
And I do things.
Cool. All right, Ryan.
all right. Hey, everybody. I am Ryan, and tonight I'm going to be playing Sonia Morrill. Sonia is a 44-year-old engineer. She has a background in civil engineering. She runs a consultancy firm. She has a husband. Are we in on the conspiracy, or are we like friendlies? How does that?
No, you're in on it.
Okay. So I guess I was tapped as a Delta Green friendly because I'm not actually a federal agent or a federal worker of any kind. But I do some consulting for them.
Doo-doo.
Yeah.
Okay, we should let Will go next.
No.
Oh,
Okay,
I
then
got
you go.
excited. I thought Will was here for a second.
Nah, he can't. He's driving home. He's stuck in traffic.
I was hoping you guys would play along and we'll
Yeah,
just
I
pretend.
did that for 2 hours today too.
What would you guys do if Will just answered? Guys, I can't be part of this game right now. I'm driving home. I'm stuck in traffic.
Then what are you doing?
How are you part of this chat without having any kind of, your picture isn't at the bottom?
Wi-Fi?
I'm connected to the internet through my intracranial implants.
You have implants? Who did them?
Of that.
Go to a doctor.
In the future.
Well, he does have that time machine.
They grew in my brain.
I think that's cancer. I don't think those are implants.
Will would get cancer. They could connect him to the internet.
I never connected to the internet.
Okay. So, you guys
Chris has not introduced his character yet.
No, Chris missed his opportunity. All right,
That's
Chris,
cool.
who's your character?
My character was page 799. Sarah Scher, she's 25, and a program manager.
Okay. So, you guys have been summoned to the federal building in Austin, Texas, and one of the conference rooms that is currently being used by the conspiracy. You are sat down, and an agent walks in to give you your brief. You see a short, portly man with thinning hair, wearing a black suit. He sits down. Hello, ladies. We've got a strange occurrence that we need you to look into.
Okay.
There seems to be some problems in the town of Miracle, Texas, about 45 minutes from here. Here, he opens up a laptop, plugs it into the projector, and hits the thing, and you see a local news report starts playing. There's a reporter standing in front of, like, a pit, it seems like. There's police tape. You could see ambulances and fire trucks and police cars in the background. But beyond them just seems to be like a big concrete hole. And the reporter says, "Yes, I'm in the town of Miracle, Texas, standing in front of what used to be Miracle Elementary School until about 3 hours ago, when officials say the school building vanished. Though it is Saturday and no children were in the building, however, the school district tells us that 3 members of the janitorial staff and the school principal are missing. Officials do not know what caused the incident. As you can see," he gestures, "there's no debris here. There was no explosion. The building has not collapsed. It's just not here. This is the latest odd occurrence to happen in Miracle. The town has been plagued with incidents. The police chief tells me that they're up to their necks in work, and this is just the latest incident. We will keep you posted as things develop here. Back to you, Trevor." And it cuts back to an anchor. And he says, "Well, you might remember Miracle is the town where this incredible but disturbing video came out just a day ago. So I will remind our viewers that this video contains graphic content." And you see it cuts to a somewhat shaky cell phone video. It looks like someone is shooting from the passenger seat of a car through the driver's side window across the street. And you hear a voice of a person saying behind the camera saying, "Would you look at that?" And the camera stops shaking for a minute. And at first you see what looks like a young girl, maybe like 9 or 10, on top of a horse. But then you see the horse has a horn coming out of its forehead. And you can almost think that the horse was iridescent and glowing. It's a pure white horse with this long, lustrous mane and tail, and it's trotting down the sidewalk, and the girl's just sitting on it. And a man walks out of a house that the horse in front of, and he says, "Cynthia, what are you doing? Get off that!" And the girl goes, "No, it's Sparkles. I love her." And she like hugs the horse. And the father walks over to her and goes, "Cynthia, get off that thing right now." And as the father walks forward, the horse neighs and lowers its head and charges forward and impales the man on this like 1.5 foot long horn on its head. The girl screams, and the horse lifts its head up with the man on it and throws its head back. And you see the man goes flying off. And as he goes, a rainbow follows the arc of his body. And he lands on the ground, and butterflies, like ephemeral purple butterflies, just appear and fly out from where he landed and then just sort of fade away. And the girl screams, and the horse she's on just gallops away with her on its back. And then you hear the people in the video screaming, "Oh my God, call the fucking cops!" And then the video cuts out. And the agent in front of you says, "Yes, so we need you to figure out what's happening."
Some film students are screwing around with After Effects.
We've had our experts look at the video, and it has not been doctored. So you can all make a sand check.
Let's see. Oh, good.
Wait, what is that? Is that listed as? It's not listed as sanity on here, huh?
Yes.
Yeah, it is. It's on the left side, in the middle.
Sanity points.
Oh, okay.
You've got a lot of sanity points, Chris.
I'll work on that. I'm rolling a D100. It's got to get under 80, whatever my thing is,
under,
right?
yeah.
Oh, I made it. Damn it.
I rolled a 1.
Oh, you guys are fine. Ryan, you lose 1.
Okay.
So I take it that this thing's only affecting men? I mean, I can't. I've been on a lot of these task forces, and I've never seen one composed of all women, unless it's something about sexual harassment or workplace advancement or some other bullshit
nothing
that
like
the
that.
men
No.
don't want to be involved in.
No, it's nothing like that. You are simply the best agents we could get on such short notice.
All right, sure.
He reaches into a briefcase and pulls out 3 manila envelopes and slides one to each of you. Inside is a burner phone, along with a fake ID saying that you are FBI agents. We have called ahead to the local police force and told them that you are a federal liaison to help them sort things out. They were eager for your arrival.
Right.
we
Well,
need you to figure out what's going on, stop it, and contain it wherever possible.
we'll do our best, I guess. Is that a unicorn? Did that little girl just ride up on a unicorn that stabbed her father to death? And
It certainly seems that way.
Okay.
Did you put a fucking noob on my team? How many of these have you been on?
I mean, I've done a little bit of consulting work.
You put a goddamn consultant on my team?
Look, I assure you we have vetted everyone on the team, and everyone is up to the task.
Oh yeah, this is my 3rd unicorn.
Just so you all know, I'm not a virgin, so I can't ride the unicorn.
It's good to know.
Didn't know that was a thing.
Oh, the unicorn was killed a few hours after that video was taken. The police found it, and the animal control tried to capture it, but it was violent, and so the police had to put it down. Its body is still stored there. There's apparently, because it is Texas, there are farms nearby, and so there's a veterinarian that specializes in large animals, and they had the facilities to store the body. So if you wanted to examine it, it's still there.
Okay.
Good luck. My number is programmed into those phones as well. Let me know what you find.
All right. So Sonia like stands up and gives the briefing officer a nod and looks over toward her companions. I suppose that you don't have to be a virgin to handle a unicorn corpse.
That's good. It sounds like we're going to be handling a unicorn corpse.
Okay, they are providing you an SUV. It's downstairs in the parking garage, which is underneath the building. Like I said, it's about 45 minutes from Austin, maybe an hour, to Miracle, which is a fake town, so don't at me about geography or any of that shite. Is there anything you would like to do before you leave?
I'll get my drop piece.
Okay.
Let's see. I do not have a drop piece.
Well, you're in Texas. You could buy a gun.
Yeah, let's go to the gun show, guys. Do you know how to shoot?
Let's do it. I've used a gun a couple of times.
Oh God, I'm
Yeah,
gonna
sure.
get
Sounds
shot.
like fun.
All right. So if anyone wants to purchase a gun, roll 1d3 and remove that many points from one of your bonds.
All right.
Okay. Oh, between 1 and 3. 3.
I will call up a criminal I know named Omar,
Okay.
and I'm gonna tell him that I need a gun with no serial tags. I want a rifle.
A clean rifle.
Yeah.
All right. So that's roll 1d3.
Yeah. Take 2 off.
Yeah,
All right.
I got a 2.
So
My mother hates guns. She would not approve.
Well, it's not so much that; it's that you're using the money that you were supposed to use to take her to a show in Austin, and you're using that to buy a gun.
Well, she would not approve of that.
She would not.
I told Omer that he's going to get me this piece, or I'm going to make trouble for him, and he didn't appreciate the way I came at him.
Okay.
But he did it.
So let me open up the Delta Green book here and get you some stats for guns. Anything else you guys would like to do? Delta Green.
Is there any way that I could research the elementary school, being that I have a background in urban planning and civil engineering? Like, get the pull the specs on the building.
Yeah, I'll let you use that instead of bureaucracy.
Okay.
And while he's at that, can I pull? Can I check out a vest from work?
A armored vest?
Yeah.
That's going to be a bureaucracy check.
Okay.
What would I roll for that?
Do you have any skill in like background or like urban planning or anything like that, Ryan?
I do not. My engineering skills are operate heavy machinery, electrician, mechanic, and microelectronics.
And it would still be like a bureaucracy check for you.
All right. That's not bad. It's at 30. Let's see how that goes.
I rolled a 42 out of 40, so I failed.
Yeah. Because you're part of the conspiracy, so like your FBI boss isn't sanctioning this. Like he knows that you're going on a special assignment, but not like a dangerous one. So what do you need armor for?
Okay.
Where's the? Okay, here we go.
I got a 7 out of 30.
Okay. So real quick, so the guns that Ryan and Chris got, I'm assuming light pistols.
How about a shotgun?
How about what?
A shotgun.
Okay, you can get a shot. You can't conceal a shotgun.
It's all right. I'm the FBI now.
Well, you still can't just walk around. Well, no, it's Texas. You can. Never mind. All right, so light pistol, Ryan.
Yeah, that's fine for me.
1d8 damage.
I have one of those too as my drop piece.
Okay, so 1d8 damage. And capacity 7. That's it. No lethality or armor piercing.
Okay.
Shotgun is 2d10 damage at full range. I mean, at close range. And 5 ammo capacity. No lethality or armor piercing.
Rifle?
Do you have a rifle?
That's what I got from Omar.
Oh, right. So that would probably be a light rifle. 1d12 damage. 10% lethality. 10 capacity. And 3 armor piercing. All right. So you guys gun up.
Can I start having someone run background checks on the victims?
That's going to be another bureaucracy check.
No, that's fine.
On which victims?
The disappearance victims.
In the school?
Yeah.
Sure. But yeah, that's going to be another bureaucracy check.
Three folks.
Yep,
19 out of 40.
Okay. So you call whoever you would have to call for that, and they start looking into it for you. They're going to have to get back to you because they have to get the names and then do the research. So they'll get back to you.
Okay.
Steve, what's your character's name again?
Brandy.
Brandy.
Or Agent Cartagena.
All right. And Ryan, you succeeded in pulling up the schematics, right?
Yeah, I got a 7.
All right. Yeah, so you do some research into the county's public records. You find they don't have detailed blueprints of the school because we live in an age of school shootings, and they don't want to put detailed blueprints up online for people to look at them. But you find some like drawings and outside views. It seems like a normal elementary school built in looks like the 70s. Could usually house about 400 students. Bunch of classrooms. Nothing strikes you as odd.
Okay.
Standard like stone and brick facades. Yeah, it's just gone. In the video, it looked like the basement was there, and the cement for the foundation, but the building was just gone.
Got a bad feeling about this one, ladies.
All right, so you head out to Miracle. Where do you want to go? So the head of the police department is expecting you. They didn't give them an exact time, saying like they're going to be here at 2 o'clock, but they are expecting you.
All right.
And that's what you know. That's what you got. There's also where did I put my notes? So the man who was gored by the unicorn was Franklin Trevors. He is not dead, but he is in the ICU.
He's not dead. He just wishes he was.
Yeah. And his daughter, you find out, is Cynthia.
Is she still alive?
Yeah, she's fine. Traumatized, but physically fine.
All right, so should we check out the school first? This unicorn bullshit sounds like something out of a kid's TV show. Sounds like we'll see, but it doesn't sound like it's going to add up to anything to me. Probably somebody took a horn and sewed it on a horse's head or some shit.
I'm still not convinced that this isn't some kind of elaborate joke.
I mean, I'm not going to disagree with that. I've seen some weird shit on these kind of cases, but a fucking white horse with a horn is not one of them. Usually they have more tentacles than that.
Well, the video is shaky. The horn could have been a tentacle for all you know.
Fair.
So where are you guys headed?
Yeah, I guess let's check in with this. You want to check in with the cops, or you want to go to the school?
I think checking with the cops is probably the way to go. They might have something else they can tell us before we go to the other places.
Well, as Brandy pointed out before, I am just a consultant, so I'm going to defer to her federal agent expertise.
No, if you guys want to check in with the cops, that sounds like fine to me.
All right. Well, there's one car. So which one are you driving?
Driving 50.
Let me see.
My drive is 20.
My drive is at 40. So
Not me.
All right. I guess
So
Brandy's
me.
driving then. All right. So as you guys are rolling through town,
Brandy drives way too quickly everywhere.
you could all make search checks if you
Okay.
wish.
Why is my laptop not charging?
I did not pass.
No, I didn't either.
Sonia is not great at searching.
There's no awareness check, which is weird.
There's alertness.
Oh shit, there is. Yes, you can make alertness checks instead. That's what I totally
Alright.
missed over that.
Should we re-roll for that?
Yeah, you could reroll.
I failed again.
No, I still failed.
I failed by 1 point.
Well, all right. Nice town. It's a suburb. There's a few strip malls you drive by. Lots of single and 2-story houses. Nothing.
Missing elementary school.
Missing elementary school. You know, unicorns running everywhere. The usual. So you're going to the police station first. You said, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay. So you pull up in front of the Miracle Police Department headquarters. There's no squad car. There's like one squad car in front, which is unusual. So you park, you walk in the front door, and you're instantly greeted by a cacophony. There are people like lined up at the desk sergeant's desk, the duty sergeant's desk, like shouting at them. The poor man behind the desk is like trying to get people to calm down, but no one's listening. You look, there's maybe like a half dozen desks behind, you know, like they have like the tall desk that, you know, that civilians don't go behind, and then there's the bullpen behind that where the officers work. So there's like a half dozen desks back there, and they are swamped. There's like 2 or 3 people sitting at each desk. Phones are ringing off the hook. You see off to the right side as you walk in, there's an office enclosed with windows so that they can see out into the bullpen. There's a very haggard-looking man in there. His sleeves are rolled up, and there's a hall down to your right where you can see there's a sign for bathrooms, another sign like pointing to the holding cells, which are like down in a different section of the building. But it's just chaos. So you're like pushing your way through people just to get to the front desk.
Are there any police at the desks talking to the people that are sitting there?
Yeah, there's one officer on duty there, and he's like trying desperately to get people under control while taking the statement of a woman in front of him. But the people are just not listening to him.
Yeah, but I mean, like behind him, you said there's a bunch of desks and there are people at each desk, like sitting there. Are there like?
Oh yeah, yes, they're officers. Yes, they're police officers.
Why is everyone panicking? What are they all complaining about? I imagine it's probably the same thing.
No, you hear people saying, one woman, the woman, as you get up, the woman up front, you hear her talking about she hasn't seen her husband in 3 days, and she's very worried about him. One man is talking about how his wife has disappeared. There's one person coming to complain about how his neighbor's house is encroaching on his property. It's just cacophonous.
I quickly whisper to the other 2, don't flash any badges.
You can't, yeah.
I guess I left my shotgun in the car.
I mean, it'd probably fit right in around here.
I know it's Texas, but if you pulled out a shotgun and shot it inside a police station.
I wasn't planning to. I'm saying I left it in the car.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying like, oh shucks, I left my shotgun in the car.
No, I'm pretty sure that was a good idea.
Yes, it was. Okay, so what are you guys gonna do?
I guess we should probably try to get the attention of somebody behind the desks to let us back there.
Okay, so how are you gonna do that?
Can I roll bureaucracy to know just how to?
Yeah, sure. Make a bureaucracy check.
Or, never mind. I'm thinking of the wrong system. It's like cop talk.
Yeah.
That's Gumshoe.
I fail.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah. So you like walk up to the desk and are like, "Excuse me," and the officer's like, "I'm sorry, you're gonna have to get to the back of the line. We'll get to you as soon as we can." He goes back to talking to the woman standing in front of him.
Can I roll? I guess persuade?
Yeah, someone can persuade.
You're the persuader. I look at you and say, come up with some story for why we'd need to see the chief immediately that doesn't involve us being, someone that other people would want to talk to.
Hey, here's an idea. Why don't we just go walk up to his door and knock? Who's gonna stop us? They're all busy.
Yeah, we'll just. I'd say that's probably the best bet. We'll just push our way through to the back and.
Well, they gotta buzz us in. I assume.
Do they?
No, it's a small town. You can just go.
Okay.
You have to they're gonna see you do it though.
Yeah, let's just go.
All right.
Be ready to say something if they stop us.
Yeah. So you push through, and you open the door in the front desk to go through, and like a half dozen officers look up and stare at you, and one of them comes over, "Hey, no, you can't come back here. You got to get back on the line."
Can I flash my badge from the hip just so that only they can see it?
Yeah. Yeah. So you will pull out your badge and show it, and the officer looks at it and goes, "Oh, thank God. Oh, the chief's been waiting for you." He points at the office. Yeah, he's right in there.
Okay, let's walk through. Let's do it.
So you walk to the chief's office. You open the door. Like I said, you see the man. His sleeves are rolled up. As you get closer, you can see his 5 o'clock shadow is approaching 10 o'clock. He's got bags under his eyes. He looks haggard. There's a few cups of coffee on his desk. And as soon as you open the door, he doesn't even look up. He's like, "No, I can't do it. I can't handle it now. Just go away."
All right, let's go, guys.
That's the end of the game.
I guess they don't need the FBI around here after all.
He looks up. "Oh, sweet Jesus, you're the feds?"
That's us.
"Oh, God. All right, come in. Come in. Close the door."
Seem to have your hands full, Chief.
Yeah, no shit. I am up to my eyeballs in shit. So, what are you here for? I've got 25 unexplained deaths. He starts pulling. He spins around to. He has like a file cabinet behind him, and you see the top of it is just stacked with folders. He just like grabs some and like turns around. "I got 25 mysterious deaths. 14 missing persons. Let's see, 5 giant houses appearing in quarter-acre lots. Jennifer Lawrence is in town for some reason. Someone fell out of the sky 3 days ago. He's dead. So, which one are you here for?"
The unicorn?
The unicorn? Man, that's done. The unicorn's dead. Or whatever the fuck it was. I don't have time to worry about that anymore. You're here for the unicorn?
Oh,
Jesus.
We're
here for a little bit of everything.
Good. Because that's what we need help with. I've had a call in help from the county and the state already, and they're sending more officers down tomorrow because this is just ridiculous. Phones are ringing off the hook.
All right, well, we won't be answering any of those, but we
great.
will look into this. So why don't you just give us a recap of what happened at the school, for starters?
What happened? It disappeared. I don't know what happened. We got a call that the school was gone. I get down there, and the school is gone. There's no explosion, no helicopters flying in to lift it away, no... I mean, maybe there was some mad scientist with a shrink ray or something, and then he picked it up and carried it away. There's no debris. There's no bodies. There's no smell. There's no chemicals. There's nothing. It's just gone.
Any other buildings in town disappear in the last couple days?
No, but we had a few appear out of nowhere.
Giant houses, you said.
Yeah. Mansions, I believe you would call them. Palaces of a sort. Suddenly appearing and bulldozing neighbor property. Some of those people out there, I'm sure, are calling or here because they have been displaced from their homes when their neighbor on the quarter-acre lot, their house suddenly grew 10 times as big and demolished everything around it.
So these are houses growing in size? They're still the same houses?
Oh, no, they're not the same houses. They are mansions. I believe one of them was...
you used the term palaces.
Yes. An art teacher told me that one of them was called Versailles? I don't know. It's over on 14th Street if you want to take a look at it.
Well, I'd say your town's living up to its name.
Oh, no. No. This ain't a miracle. This is the devil's work, my friend.
Well, let's see if we can't find us a devil. Why don't you hand those files over? I'm sure you got copies. And we'll start looking at things. Yeah?
All right. Here, grab that bin. He points as like a U.S. Postal Service bin.
Sure.
Grab 2 of those.
I'll pick up the bins and.
Yeah, so you put them on his desk, and he drops file folders into them for you.
You ladies have any questions while we're here?
Yeah, actually, with all the just, you had a lot of lottery winners as well.
I mean, maybe. I haven't been. People usually don't call the police when they win the lottery.
Maybe we'll go check out a drugstore.
Sure. Great. Sounds like a great use of your time.
I'd say so.
I mean, if people are getting their heart's desires, I think it might be children. Elementary school's gone. Unicorns.
Yeah, well, I don't think children are wishing for daddy to get a new Bugatti to park in the driveway.
There have been Bugattis that just show up out of nowhere?
Oh, you didn't notice all those supercars on your way in?
I didn't hear that.
No, you all failed your awareness.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, no, you didn't.
No, I guess we didn't.
Where do I pick up mine?
Damned if I know.
All right. Well, you find out, you tell me. If I find out, I'll tell you.
Sounds like
all right. Where's the file on the guy who fell out of the sky?
Oh, it's in there. Somewhere. I don't know.
Was he some sort of extreme sports junkie?
The man of someone's dreams.
Chief, you got a conference room or something we could use?
Yeah, we got a little free space. Yeah, I'll show you. He gets up. As he walks, he passes by a coffee pot and pours himself a cup and takes a sip. Oh, I think this is yesterday's. Oh, well, he keeps drinking. He leads you down the hall to a small conference room. Half the table is covered in papers, and you see people with officers in Texas State Police uniforms working on that side. This is all I got.
When did this all start, you say? 3 days ago or so?
No, it's been going on for about 2 weeks now. It's just been picking up.
All right. Well, have your officers, anybody who comes in who says that something good happened to him before something bad happened. Obviously, they wouldn't come in if it was just the good. But if something good happened to him, have them track their movements for the last 2 weeks. We want to see where these people might have crossed paths.
Right. Okay. Yeah. 2 weeks of what they've been doing. I'll try.
All right. Good luck. We'll see what we can do.
Thanks. He takes a sip of his coffee and like scowls and just walks out. The officers at the other end of the table. There's 4 of them sitting there. They nodded you. Crazy, huh?
That's a word for it.
A little bit of tentacles than I'm used to. It said testicles first.
You must have virgins on your mind.
Yeah.
A little bit of an understatement, but you know. I look at my partners. Well, do we stay here and go through the files, or do we go out and hit the streets and maybe get ourselves a brand new Bugatti?
Why don't we give them a skim? This way we can see what else might be interesting while we're out and about.
Sure thing.
All right. So if you're going to read through the files, I would take. You'd have to roll. I would take search would work. Bureaucracy would work.
While I drive.
You could use criminology if you wanted to.
Bureaucracy is one of my better ones. I'm going to use that.
I guess I can read. Okay, criminology.
I'll go with bureaucracy. That's a 30 for me.
I got 1. Is that a good?
Cool. I got a 2.
Can I use Humint to try to draw connections between people?
Sure.
Create maybe like a some kind of networking chart or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
That I pass. 20 out of 60.
Okay. So Ryan and Chris, with your 1 and 2, you're reading through the files, but you're not law enforcement. So you see, it seems like what the chief said. There's missing persons reports, people just like vanishing. One guy says his wife, they were in the middle of talking in their living room, and she just stopped talking to him and walked away, and he hasn't seen her since. There's just missing people where people just disappeared, unexplained deaths, people just dropping dead. There's one particularly gruesome case where a man, his blood vessels were filled with ants.
That's horrifying.
Yeah, that one catches your eye for a second.
Eric's favorite thing to replace all this blood with.
Steve, you try putting things together. There's nothing in the reports that shows you any kind of pattern. That they all live in town.
Yeah.
That's what you've got.
Any no similarities, different days,
different people, different socioeconomics, blonde, brunette, redhead. It's all over the place. It seems like it's affecting everyone.
All right, you said one guy was talking to his wife and she just walked off?
Yeah, that's one of the reports.
Was he talking to her, or were they arguing?
The report just says they were talking.
All right, I don't know about you two, but I feel like we ought to talk to some of the people who maybe got some wish fulfillment.
Yeah, how much you want to bet that right before she walked away, the last thing he said to her was, "I wish you would just go away."
Or how much you want to bet the little girl wished for a pony.
Got a unicorn.
Or a unicorn, that is.
All right, well, we can start with her. We can start with Cynthia Trevors.
Well, but she might not be the best witness if she's currently
traumatized.
That's the only thing I worry about her.
We could talk to her father. He might not be the best witness because he's currently recovering from being gored by a unicorn.
Yeah, and he's also not the one who probably made the wish. We could pull over a Bugatti.
You know what? Fuck it. I wish we had some clue as to what was going on here.
Oh, God.
You look around. Nothing happens.
Well, it was worth a try.
I wish that worked.
Either way, let's get on the road.
All right. So where are we headed? We could go to the elementary school. We could try to talk to the little girl or her father. We could go to the barn where they're storing the unicorn corpse. Or we could try to check out some of the brand new cars and mansions that are randomly generating.
Wherever we go, I just want to stop someone that sells lottery tickets. We don't even have to go in. I just want to see, we had a winner sign.
While we're on our way out, can we get one of those like sirens that you can put on the top of your car?
A police cherry?
Yeah.
You have a federal car, so you probably have lights built into it already.
Oh, okay.
Well, we want one of these anyway.
I'm sure
if we have 2 seconds lights, people will know we're serious.
If you really want, you could have a cherry to put on top of your car.
Yeah, we do.
Well, wherever we're rolling, as soon as I see a Bugatti, I'm pulling it over, or another supercar.
Make an alertness check.
See, now you can take the car and put the cherry inside. Pull people over with a Bugatti.
Fail.
I got an 8.
Okay. So you're driving, and coming opposite you, you hear the roar of an engine as this low, sleek supercar goes speeding down the road opposite you. So Steve, you see it. Well, Sonia sees it, points it out.
Sonia says, "Small penis passing on the right."
So you're gonna have to make a drive check, Steve.
All right. Gosh, darn it! 53 out of 50.
Okay. Let me get my dice. Okay.
There's no way they have more than a 30 in drive.
You don't know who that is. But yeah, so you spin and you have to like cut across the traffic lanes, and you flick the lights and sirens on and start chasing after them. They start picking up speed, but they also fail their roll. So they're not stopping, but you haven't closed any distance. So roll again.
85 out of 50.
Okay. They succeeded this time. So
take it away.
they pull because they're in like a fucking sweet car and you're in a Ford SUV, probably a Chevy actually. But they pull ahead and they just start gaining distance and they take a turn and you lose sight of them.
So Brandy turns up the radio to really loud and just starts screaming in Spanish and punching the dashboard for a minute, then turns the radio down and says, "So is there anything in this direction we need to go see?"
I guess let's find the Versailles Palace on 14th Street.
All right, okay. So we drive to Versailles.
You drive there. Do any of you have anthropology or art? Art really would be the best.
Nope.
20 in art.
I'm 30 in art.
Okay. With 20 and 30, it's enough. You guys know that's the Palace of Versailles, but it's in Miracle, Texas. As you get closer, you could see what would be the end of this palatial estate is the sidewalk, like where the grass is. You could see on the far end, the wall of the palace ends halfway through someone's house, and you see splinters of wood have like flown everywhere from what looks like a terrible collision. But yeah, there's a palace right there.
All right. So I guess we should probably go talk to the palace owner.
I mean, it used to be the King of France.
I speak French. Yeah, let's go knock on the front door.
Which one?
The frontist.
All right. Well, the first problem you have to get past is the gold-plated wrought iron gate that surrounds the entire property.
Ah, is there a button? You know, the buzzer?
No. No, there is no buzzer.
Huh.
So I just okay.
Is the gate locked?
It is.
All right.
Does our car also have a bullhorn?
Yeah, you have a bullhorn.
All right, so
Louis XIV.
Palace of Versailles, please come out to speak to us.
Make a persuasion roll.
All right. Persuade 50. All right. That might not be too bad. 73. Not so great.
Nothing happens. You also see that what looks like the front door is probably like a half mile from where you are. This thing is massive.
And this was a quarter-acre property?
Yeah.
Hey, maybe we could find a mansion without such big gates.
Can I jimmy the lock?
You could certainly try. It'll be criminality.
Okay.
Criminology.
What am I doing?
Is the if I'm thinking of Versailles properly, there's like a massive palatial garden.
Mm-hmm. That's I believe
there?
in the back.
Okay, so that's in the backyard. If we walked around, we'd be able to see that.
It would take you a while, but yeah.
So I rolled a 26 out of 50.
Okay. So you walk up to the gates, and you look at the lock, and you start trying to pick it, and it takes you a minute to realize that it doesn't work right. Like the tumbler doesn't work, and then you remember, like when you were learning about lockpicks, that like you learned a little bit about the history of locks, and you realize that this lock is like 300 years old.
Yeah.
But then once you realize that, it's a lot easier to open, and you get it.
All right. So let's pull around to the front door.
All right.
So you push the gates open, and drive. It takes you like another 2 minutes to drive down this driveway.
Up the carriage path.
Yeah. And eventually you stop in front of the entrance, maybe, you think?
The furthest door.
There's lots of doors, but this one looks like the dooriest door.
The frontest. That's the one I wanted. The frontest.
Yeah. It's like recessed, so there's like part of the palace on either side of you in like this big U shape. But this is where that carriage path ends. And so you go up to the door.
I grab the bullhorn and I say, "Open the fucking door."
There's no answer.
Maybe they're not home.
I mean, what, they left this place?
Yeah, well, they probably have a pretty nice car, too.
There's no car out front.
Yeah, maybe it was the Bugatti we were chasing.
They got Versailles and a Bugatti?
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, maybe they get 3 witches.
Some people just have all the luck.
So what are you guys going to do? You're standing outside the Palace of Versailles.
I guess let's see if we can break in.
All right. You go up to the front door. It is unlocked.
Oh, all right.
Oh, it's actually not as far from the front gate to the front door as I thought. I mean, still a very large driveway. I wouldn't want to shovel it, but it's not like a half mile. But
I mean, they're in Texas,
like
so they don't really have to do much shoveling.
Yeah. Still. Okay, so the front door's open.
All right.
You walk in. I don't know what the entry hall of the Palace of Versailles is, but I imagine it is quite large and impressive.
I'm walking around with a bullhorn saying hello through it.
Yeah, in the entrance here, you don't hear anything in response. Crystal chandeliers hang from the ceilings. Golden candelabras rise up out of the floor with crystal candle holders on top of them. It is the most decadence you have ever seen. The vaulted ceilings are covered in murals and gold filigree everywhere. It is just and like the walls are marble with windows everywhere. It is gorgeous and amazingly beautiful, but it does not belong here.
I I start to speak through the bullhorn and I say, we should, and then I realize I'm still in the bullhorn and then I turn it off. I say, we should have picked a smaller mansion.
I mean, is there anything like incredibly valuable that I could just steal?
Yes, pick a thing.
All right, I will pick
everything.
A thing.
So I mean, just looking at pictures, you probably couldn't lift one of the giant candelabras.
Oh no, they're enormous.
Yeah, I'll say there's a table with like a bust on it that you could take.
All right, I'll take the bust.
I mean, it's heavy. It's marble, but it's like you need both hands to carry it, but you can manage it.
I look over at Sarah and raise an eyebrow and say, anything on your Christmas list?
Everything looks pretty heavy. I think I'll do my stuff on the way out.
Well, you guys are still in the front hall. Are you going to go exploring, or are you just leaving?
Well, I guess we should probably like rule out the possibility that somebody is lost in here, because you probably could get lost in here if you were just like a regular Texan suburbanite who maybe happened to wish that you lived in a palace and then all of a sudden found yourself in a 17th century palace.
So with our art, would we have any idea which way the living quarters would be?
You're gonna have to roll for that.
I thought so.
Well, I failed that roll.
I failed my roll too.
Inside somewhere.
Oh,
inside. Right. That's genius, Sarah.
Let's see. I just Googled map of Versailles. Man,
use your computer science.
That's enormous.
Use your computer science and Google map of Versailles.
Can I get a map using ComSci or SIGINT?
What's your ComSci?
It's now only at 30.
Wait, Sarah's is higher.
Sarah, what's your ComSci?
70.
All right. With that, if you want, you can just find a map of the palace on Google. Actually, all the ones I'm finding seem to be exterior maps. Not interior.
They're maps of the grounds.
Wait, I found an interior one.
Yeah, I see one too.
Not great quality. So it's a little harder. So roll ComSci.
The suites are actually right towards the front door.
Oh yeah, the Royal Courtyard. I found
11.
Oh yeah, crit success. Yeah. So you find an interior map of Versailles.
All right, so let's now we can get around, I guess. So let's go exploring. You got the bullhorn.
All right. So you're exploring.
Wait, you speak French, don't you, Sarah?
Oh yeah.
I hand you the bullhorn. Start speaking in French.
All right. Yeah. I'll. Hold on. I've got Google right here. I can learn how to say it in French real quick. In French.
Yeah, the gardens are behind the palace.
Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Bonjour. Billy. What are you saying?
Hello, is anyone there?
All right. So you're walking around screaming French to your bullhorn. Make search checks.
Oh, hey, Google will say it too. You guys hear that?
A little bit.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
I failed my search check.
I failed mine too.
Search is what we're rolling now?
Search.
No, 16 out of... Wait, what was it? Actually, yes, 16 out of 20.
Okay. So as you're walking around, you hear, "Hello."
It's not bonjour, damn it.
No bonjour. Just, "Hello, is anyone there?" sounds echoing through the building.
I take the bullhorn back because I forget that Sarah speaks English as well. I say, hello?
Hello, who's there?
Come towards this sound.
I don't know where I am.
I start using the beep function on the bullhorn.
All right.
And beep every 10 seconds or so.
Let's see how they do. Not great. So you wait like 10 minutes and no one shows up. I can't find you.
I feel like we would also be walking in their direction. Can Ryan maybe use SIGINT to triangulate their position?
No, you can make a navigate check.
Navigate.
No, you could use SIGINT, yeah.
Okay, that's much better.
I'll roll navigate at the same time.
Is a double aught a crit success or a fumble?
Crit success.
All right, so then I crit succeeded.
99 is a fumble, I believe, or at least that's what I'm saying. Okay.
Space, so.
Oh, should I have been rolling from 0 to 99 this whole time?
No. Double aught is 100 essentially.
Yeah, they revamped the Delta Green rules to be closer to Eclipse Phase, if I'm remembering correctly.
Yeah, they did.
Something like that.
Yeah, so you eventually, after a few more minutes, you have to go up a flight of stairs, and you find a middle-aged man in pajamas, looking around. He sees you. Oh, thank God!
Are you okay, sir?
Yeah, I've been wandering around forever.
Is this your mansion, sir?
Well, yeah.
How did you get it?
First, get me out of here.
Yeah, why don't you come with us? We'll get you out of here, and we can talk while we're going.
All right. So, someone make a navigate check.
Oh, gosh.
With a plus 20, because you got the map.
All right, I'll try.
Okay.
Let's see. No. 73 out of 30.
Can I pitch alertness since we've already walked this way? Just to remember the way back?
I would say intelligence
Navigate.
times 5.
I'll take that.
Remember the way.
Sure. 92 out of 75.
In that case, I would have made it. 73 out of 75.
Oh, no, you made a navigate check.
All right, can I try straight intelligence?
No, you're navigating.
All right.
So you guys wander around for an hour and can't find the entrance.
I turn to this man angry, and I say, now do you see what you've done?
All right, let me see the map.
All right.
I pass over my phone to Brandy, and I'm like, hurry up, my battery's dying. I don't know if I'm going to find anywhere to plug it into the Palace of Versailles.
As she passes it over to me, it goes dead. I failed as well.
Well, you didn't get a crit fail.
No, I didn't get a crit
All right.
fail.
Yeah, so, you get a plus 20 if you have the map to navigate.
No, I still fail.
Yeah. You go, no, it's this way. And you walk through a few more rooms, and you think you're back where you started. The problem is that everything looks the same. It's just all marble and gold and statues, and it's hard to tell where you are.
All right. How about search for an external window that looks out onto the courtyard?
Okay, sure.
Yeah, gosh. Damn it. 62 out of 50. I'm average at everything.
Nope. Can't. Everything.
All I'm trying to do is find a window.
All right. Yeah, I'll let you find. You find a window. After like 2 hours of wandering around interior rooms, you find a window, and it's dusk outside now.
I shoot the window and we go out of it.
Okay.
No,
Ryan,
you know what?
No. We throw a bust through the window.
Yeah, I have a bust that I've been carrying around.
I'm sure there's a bust in this room that we can throw through the window as well.
Why don't we see if the window just opens?
It does not.
No, I throw a bust through the window. I don't even check. As soon as I see a window, I grab a bust and throw it through it.
The guy. Hey, don't do that!
Oh, my bust.
Have funny.
Fine. Let's just go.
Now I'll take a bust.
Steve, make me. All right. Make a luck check. Just odds or evens or high or low. It's a 50-50 shot.
Are you rolling it?
No, you do it.
High. I've been rolling high all night. 98.
Okay. You're in the front.
Okay.
So you walk around the side a bit and then see your car parked out front.
All right. Start talking.
What? What do you want to know?
Did you wish for a mansion or a palace?
Oh, yeah.
Was it one of your hidden desires?
I mean, I guess I just.
When did this happen? I'm pointing around me.
Look at this thing.
What day is today?
I give him the date. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus. It was like a day and a half ago.
And what were you doing right before that?
I was talking to the guy.
Okay, the guy.
Yeah, the guy that everyone's been talking to. What called himself the Wishing Man.
Okay.
How do you get in touch with the Wishing Man?
I wish we knew where he was.
No, I don't know. I just kind of ran into him. He was walking around.
And you wished that you lived in the Palace of Versailles?
Oh, yeah. I mean, look at this place.
And you what? You told him that? What'd you tell him? What'd you say exactly?
I said, I mean,
what did he say to you first?
He asked me what I wanted, and I told him I wanted to live in the Palace of. I wish I lived in the Palace of Versailles. Then I shook his hand, and I went home, and this was my home.
So let me get this straight. You walked up to him. You see him on the street. You walk up to him, and he just says, "What do you want?"
I mean, I said hello. He said, "What can I do for you?" And I said, "Are you the Wishing Man?" He said, "Yeah." And I said, "How does this work?" He said, "Just wish for something and then shake my hand." And so I did. He had like red paint all over his hands, so that was weird. But that was it. And then I came home, and this.
What color red paint?
Red.
Show us your hand.
Oh, I cleaned it off his hand. You can see there's a little bit of red discoloration on his palm.
Can I take a swab? And maybe
do you
criminology to see if it's blood?
That would be forensics.
I have 30 in forensics.
See if it's salty.
Okay.
Blood is pretty simple.
Yeah, so you don't have to roll. You have 30 in forensics. Yeah, so you take a swab, and through its chemicals, it is blood.
Okay. All right, take us to where you found him.
Who are you anyway?
Listen, asshole, I flashed
We're your
badge.
ride out of this fucking place.
I flashed my badge at him. You see this? We're the FBI fucking I, and we just helped you get out of your house.
Okay. Roll persuade plus 20.
Okay. Yes, 30 out of 50.
Okay. Okay. Geez, fine. Fine. Is that your car?
Yeah, get in the back. I look as I push him in the back and kind of bump his head against the top as I'm pushing him in. I look over at Sonia and I say, "It's a pretty good job for a consultant."
I'm a fast learner.
Oh, hey, before we put him in there, or right as he's about to, I go, "Oh shit, hold on, wait," and I pull the shotgun out of the back seat.
Okay.
Well, I mean, you're sitting in the back with him, so or one of you is.
He was going in first. We didn't want to leave him alone in the back with a gun.
Fair.
All right, so you load him in. You start driving out. Are you stopping to close the gate behind you?
No.
No.
So as you no wait, we gotta close the gate. Oh Jesus! Fine. It's down here. So he leads you through some roads.
So I have a question, Akos, out of character. The vast palatial gardens of the Palace of Versailles.
Mm-hmm.
Are they contained like within the quarter acre? I know you said that the
No, so it's not that it's still on a quarter acre. It's that it was a home on a quarter acre.
Okay.
And then imagine if your house suddenly turned into the Palace of Versailles.
If that happened, it would just destroy everything around it.
Exactly, that's what happened.
So like hundreds of people are probably displaced.
Yes.
Well, are they like missing, or are they just turned up in a freaking garden?
Depends on where they were at the time.
Okay.
So as you're driving around, you see that the palatial gardens have houses in them. But as you look, any house that would have been where the palace is gone.
So what happened to your neighbors who lived around you? Like, your next door neighbor got a garden wall through his property and house.
Oh no, that wasn't his next door neighbor. That was like a block and a half away.
Okay. All right. What I was asking really was, is this bigger on the inside type thing, or is it just?
No. It is the Palace of Versailles.
Okay.
On a suburban street.
Great.
So you can all make sand checks for that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense.
I failed that.
I passed.
Just one if you fail.
18 out of, what am I? 60.
No, I passed.
Yeah, so you're fine.
Just the Palace of Versailles.
Yeah.
It's not like it's something weird.
So I look at him in like the mirror in the sun visor, and I go like, so what happened to all your neighbors?
Yeah, he kind of demurs and looks away. I don't know. I guess they left.
So the courtyard, was this the courtyard, right? There were no houses in the courtyard.
No houses in the courtyard.
So anywhere where there was stone, it just kind of like wiped things out.
Yeah, basically.
They just picked up and left, huh?
I don't know. I didn't ask. I was looking around my house.
Right. All right.
Didn't have time to feel bad about killing all those people, huh?
I didn't kill anybody.
He's
very defensive about that. I didn't kill anybody.
Oh no, they're just missing right now.
Look, it was right here on the street. I was walking my dog and I saw him there. And he's just pointing to the street, like the sidewalk.
All right. Now we're going to continue driving around until you see him.
He could be anywhere in town.
Can you describe what he looks like?
Yeah, he's about 6 feet tall, a white guy. He's dressed all in black. Kind of like a cowboy. Like he's got a black jacket on pants. He's got a black button-down shirt and like a wide brim hat. He's got like a little mustache goatee thing. Wearing black leather gloves too.
But he had paint on his hand.
Well, he took the glove off and he had the paint on his hand. I mean, he's just been seen around town. I don't know where he is. People have been seeing him all over.
Right. Okay.
If you one of you can make a persuasion check or
sure,
human if you want.
I'll try to persuade.
All human.
You have no idea
for human.
You have no idea how we might get in touch with him. That's 23 out of 30.
He says, well, I heard from some people that like to hang out at one of the bars, the Whistling Dixie.
The Whistling Dixie.
Yeah.
All right. Take us there.
He tells you how to get there.
Okay. I was going to say, Brad, you should just stop the car and we'll tell him to get out.
Is there like a particularly like lonely stretch of like road as we're traveling along?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, as soon as he's told us how to get there and we're like in the middle of nowhere, then I'll stop the car and say, "Get the fuck out."
Here? No, I have to. Come on.
I'll point the shotgun at him.
Okay.
Probably less than a mile for every neighbor you killed. Dumb fuck.
He gets out of the car.
All right.
So we're going to a fucking Confederate bar?
Apparently so. Confederate bar with a cowboy who grants wishes.
I look at Sarah. Bring the shotgun.
I wasn't gonna leave it in the car this time.
So you're going just going to the bar?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay. So you drive up. There's a few cars out front. Like I said, it was dusk when you left Versailles. So it's getting a little bit later now. It's probably like 7:30.
Just so nonchalant. It was dusk when you left Versailles.
Yeah, so you're out front of the bar. There's a sign, the Whistling Dixie. There's it's got like one of those like changing neon signs. It looks like a girl with in like short denim shorts and like a red plaid tied off top and like her legs moving back and forth with like the neon on the sign. You go in. There's it's not a great place. It's kind of dark. There's a big U-shaped bar on one end of the room, a few booths and tables. There's a big stars and bars on the wall behind the bar. And it looks like a carbine rifle mounted above that. Make an alertness check. Everybody can.
Okay.
Hey, 12 out of 50.
Oh, I was alerted.
I am not alert. 34 out of 20.
Did you make it, Chris?
Yeah, 15 out of 100.
All right. So Chris and Steve, as you're walking in, you see that a bunch of people are looking at you, and then their eyes return to the bar, and you see a guy sitting there. Looks kind of chubby. His face looks pockmarked with acne scars, and sitting next to him, laughing. Let's see. Who's really famous right now?
Ryan Gosling.
No, it's a female. Fuck, I said Jennifer Lawrence before. Jennifer Lawrence is there, in a very short, revealing dress, laughing and like hanging on this guy's shoulder.
All right.
Brandy looks at Jennifer Lawrence a little longer than she's looked at anybody else so far, but then looks away and starts looking around the bar.
Yeah, bunch of middle-aged white guys, essentially. So basically, a bunch of middle-aged white guys, a young guy, and Jennifer Lawrence.
No one in a leather jacket, or whatever. How he was described, the Mr. Wish.
You don't see anyone fit in that description.
All right, we'll walk up to the tubby guy with the pockmarks.
All right, he looks up at you. Yeah?
What was the name of the person with the wish fulfillment thing?
The wishing. It was the wishing man.
I'll look at Sonia. You're good with people. Ask him about the wishing man.
All right. So I look at him, and then I look at Jennifer Lawrence, and I look back at him, and I say, "So I see you've met the wishing man."
His face reddens, and he says, "I don't know what you're talking about." And then Jennifer Lawrence turns to you and says, "Why don't you just leave us alone? All right, we're trying to have a nice evening."
Listen, I apologize, Miss Lawrence. I didn't mean to ruin your. I didn't mean to ruin your afternoon, your evening. We're just looking to find him, and if you could point us in his direction, then we'll leave you alone.
How old is your character, Ryan?
She's in her 40s.
Okay, so Jennifer Lawrence stands up and gets right in your face. Listen, you old hag, leave me and my Bobby Boo alone.
I go up to Jennifer and I say, "Oh, honey, look what happened to your makeup. You better fix that for your man. Come back with me to the bathroom. Let's get you fixed up."
She, if you reach out, she slaps your hand away. "I'm not going anywhere with you, hussy, so that you could try to steal my Bobby Boo while I'm gone. I don't think so." She grabs the beer bottle she was drinking and slams it on the edge of the bar.
I'm unarmed. I'm taking that away from her.
I'll point the shotgun at her when she breaks the bottle.
Okay.
I'd like to roll unarmed to take that away from her and take her to the ground, basically.
All right, make an unarmed check. I guess that would be... I'm going to say that's melee weapons, because it's a bottle.
Yeah.
What'd you get?
I failed.
So she... you failed worse than she did. So you go to, take it.
What did she roll?
She got a 54.
Well, I got an 95 out of 80.
Oh, well then actually, she got a 54 out of 40, so you did fail worse than her by 1. But still, so you go to reach for it, and you're surprised that she manages to twist out of your grasp. So she doesn't attack you, but you underestimated her.
Okay.
And so she spins around and she's holding the bottle at you, and she's her eyes are raging. She's like, "Leave my Bobby Boo alone!" And he's like, babe, calm down." And she doesn't seem to be listening. She's like, "You can't have him. He's mine. I love him."
Are we gonna have to kill Jennifer Lawrence?
It's up to you guys. We're gonna go into initiative.
Yeah.
We're gonna go into combat.
Yeah.
So what's everyone's dex?
14.
I'm at 11.
Mine's 10.
14. All right. So Jennifer Lawrence has 15 dex.
What?
She's spry. Did you see the Hunger Games?
Okay.
No.
I mean, that was a while ago since she's done those movies. She's been doing a lot of indie movies lately.
I'm pretty sure Jennifer Lawrence keeps in shape.
Okay, fair enough.
So she is going to slash at you with her broken bottle, Steve. So you can dodge.
Oh man!
my God.
I'm gonna shoot Jennifer Lawrence.
Wait, no. In Delta Green, there's something where you fight back, right? I do not want to dodge. That's all I know.
Yeah, you could. Okay. If you want to counter her.
Yeah, I want to defend with unarmed, basically.
Sure.
And try to sucker punch her before she can get me.
All right. Well, it wouldn't be a sucker punch because that could you can't attack her. That would be on your action. You could defend.
Okay.
But yes, you can defend with unarmed.
Okay. I roll a 38 out of 80.
She got a 34 out of 40. So you win. So she stabs at you with the bottle, and you manage to grab her and twist her out of the way. so she goes past you, and you don't get hits. And now you're up. So
and I just rolled another 38 out of 80 to basically put her in a headlock from behind.
All right.
And grab her arm.
She is also going to try to counter you.
Okay.
But she got a 9. So you put her in a headlock, and she grabs you and is pulling at you. So she succeeded. So you've got her in a headlock, but she's not completely immobilized.
Fair.
Ryan.
All right.
I yell at Sonia, get him to talk.
All right. Does he have a drink? Is there like a shot on the bar?
Yeah, sure.
All right. So Sonia takes the shot, and then puts her gun on the bar, and looks at Bobby and says, "Listen, all we want to know is where the wishing man is. You tell us where he is, and we'll go, and you can go back to having your date. If not," and then I just tap the gun. Things might get a little tense.
Okay. Persuade with a +20.
Yeah, I got that. 25 out of 50.
Okay. I'll tell you. Just let Jenny go. Actually, no. I'll tell you. Just let Jennifer Lawrence go.
Wait, your persuade is 30?
My persuade is 30.
Why are you doing the talking? Mine is 50. I thought yours was
told her to.
No.
I totally thought you... Okay, I thought you had higher persuade.
No, I had to add points to persuade because apparently I was really good at accounting and law as an engineer. I don't know.
I thought you took...
But you got to bid for those government contracts.
Yeah.
I thought you took all kinds of points out of comp sci and put them in persuade. My mistake.
I split them through with a couple of things because my Humment was only 10 and my persuade was only 10. So yeah, I say to Agent Cartagena, Brandy, come on, let's leave Jennifer Lawrence and Bobby Boo to their date. Bobby's gonna be a good boy and tell us just where he met the wishing man, and then we're gonna leave. And Miss Lawrence, I do have to apologize.
That was your turn. Was talking to him, Ryan.
Okay.
Yeah. So, Chris, what are you doing?
How convinced does Bobby Boo look?
I mean, Bobby Boo looks pretty convinced. Jennifer Lawrence looks pretty feral.
And she's kind of in a headlock?
Yeah.
Let me hit her over the head with the butt of the shotgun.
That's exactly what I was hoping you would do.
Okay. That's going to be melee weapons.
Okay. Do I get a bonus for her being in a headlock?
I'll give you a plus... I'll give you a +10 because her head is also very close to your partner's head.
I did it. 36 out of 40.
Okay. Let me see what the damage is. That would probably be... Oh, a rifle butt. That's right there. So roll 1d8s.
1d8. Let's see. Change that number here to an 8. 4.
I like how they put rifle butt as one of the weapons. 4. Okay. She's not out. Jennifer Lawrence has more than 4 hit points. But so you bash her in the head with the butt of your shotgun, and she her head recoils, and she looks up at you. She looks a little woozy. You can see blood starts to trickle down. Her blonde hair is now matted with red as blood starts to run down the side of her face. No, and Bobby says, "No, don't hit her, don't hurt her."
Then start talking, and I guess she goes next.
Well, yeah, it's her turn. She's going to try to. So you're holding her. She still has the bottle in one hand. So she is going to try to reach up and stab you in the face with her bottle.
Unarmed to grab it.
Okay, that's going to be at a -20 penalty because you're holding her and she's really close.
All right, I'll take it. Damn it. 65 out of 60.
Well, damn, she can't roll for shit either. So she failed, even with a bonus to hit you. So you kind of managed to like move out of the way, and she also. So you just kind of wind up back where you were, like nothing really happened.
All right, but it's my turn, so I want to put on the pressure for a chokehold.
Okay, that's going to be unarmed again.
11 critical success out of 80.
All right. She got a 10, but you succeed. So roll. I think that would just be 1d3 for damage.
Critical?
Unarmed attack. 1d4 -1, and then double it.
I rolled a 3.
So 6. Okay. Jennifer Lawrence falls unconscious in your arms. Oh, you rolled a 3?
Yeah.
Oh, so that's 4.
So 4.
Okay, so she is not unconscious, but she is.
Wait, no, I rolled a D3. Sorry, was I supposed to roll a D4?
Oh yeah, you roll a D4 and subtract 1.
Oh, okay. I thought it was a D3 for some reason. Okay, so I rolled a 2 then, so 4 total.
Yeah, so we'll just keep it at the 4.
Yeah.
So yeah, so she's. Chris, you're looking at her. Her eyes, her face is starting to go. Like if one more round of choking, and she'll be out. But she's like hitting Brandy's arm, but weakly. So she's not out, but she's not doing great. Ryan, you're up.
All right. I'll turn to her, and I show her my gun, and I say, "Now, play nice, Jennifer, or we'll take Bobby Boo away from you in a more permanent sense." And then I rock back the slider.
Make a persuasion check.
29 out of 30.
Okay. She looks at you with just hatred in her eyes, and she says, "If you kill him, I'll bite your throat out."
Now.
You can make a human roll, Ryan.
No one has to bite anyone's throat out. Yeah, 8 out of 30.
So she's acting irrationally.
Yeah.
But like you get the sense. Yeah, you get the sense like you can't negotiate with her. She's like, she's like protecting him in a perverted and twisted way, because she sees the three of you as competition trying to steal her man.
Oh, okay.
And so she will kill you before she allows you to get to him.
Well, all we want him to do is tell us how where he met the wishing man.
It's an irrational thing.
Okay.
It's not.
This is the stupidest wish ever. I wish for a crazy Jennifer Lawrence who will not let me speak to anybody.
Oh, because probably I wish Jennifer Lawrence loved me.
This seems like more than love. Was obsessed with me, maybe.
Something, yeah.
Okay, so Chris, you're up.
I don't think they got a new Jennifer Lawrence. I think they just changed the way old Jennifer Lawrence thinks.
Fair. I grunted, Sarah, "Get the bottle!"
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, all right. I'll get the bottle.
That's going to be an unarmed check.
Okay. Since she's almost unconscious, isn't this a little easier?
I'll give you a +10.
All right. So let's see. I rolled a 16, and my skill was 40, and I got +10, so 16 out of 50.
All right. She got a crit success.
Of course she did.
So I'm just going to say that the bottle counts as a knife. So you try to take it from her, and she slashes at you. Ooh, and you take 3 damage.
Well, I'm blowing her brains out next time.
Attack on her defensive turn when I wasn't able to attack on my defensive turn.
What?
Why was she able to attack on her defensive turn when I wasn't able to attack on my defensive turn?
She's Jennifer Lawrence.
Okay, fair enough. I can live with that.
Yeah, it's a good
All right,
answer.
her turn.
You're not the one who got stabbed over it.
Yeah, and now she's again, Steve. She's going to try. So you see Sarah reach for the bottle, and she like lashes out and just cuts Sarah's hand wide open.
Fucking Jennifer Lawrence is Spetsnaz over here. Let's go.
And she's going to try to stab you in the face again.
I know she is. Let's do it. 89 out of 80.
Got another 22.
What?
I didn't even double the damage for Chris. He just got hit.
Do it.
Ooh, I rolled a 2, so you take 4 damage. She stabs you in the face with a broken bottle. And I'm going to say you let go of her at that point.
Can I make some kind of roll to not let go? To hold on? Like maybe a...
Sure, make a...
con?
Yeah, make a con times... whatever your
5.
con times 5 is, cut that in half.
Okay. All right.
So con times 2.5.
Oop. Barely. Almost made it, but I did not.
All right. Also make a sand check. And everyone make a sand check.
Yeah.
That's the sand check.
I made that.
All right. So Ryan, you don't take anything. So you can both tick off a box of violence. Steve, you said you made it?
Yeah.
You still take 1 point. Because it's psychologically jarring to be stabbed in the face with a broken beer bottle.
By Jennifer Lawrence.
By Jennifer Lawrence. You can also mark off a point of violence because you did succeed, though.
Okay.
Yeah. So you let go of her and scream in pain as you get stabbed in the face. It's your turn now.
I'd like to kick her in the crotch.
Okay. That's good. Still unarmed.
32 out of 80.
That beats her. So a kick,
1d4
a punch
-1.
is 1. Well, that's unarmed attack. Yes, so just 1d4 -1.
0.
Well, minimum 1 damage.
Okay.
So she screams, but she's not down just yet. Ryan.
I'm gonna while she's getting kicked in the crotch, I'm gonna go and pistol whip her.
Okay. That's a melee.
Okay. Melee weapon is at 30. And I got a 48.
All right, you miss. Chris?
I'm gonna try and blow Jennifer Lawrence's head off with a shotgun.
Okay. Roll firearms.
Jesus.
I'll give you a +10 because you're in close range.
Oh no, I missed 63.
63. It's not a crit fail. The two of you, Ryan and Steve, make a sand check.
Nope. 96.
Yeah, 13 out of 59.
All right, Steve, you're okay. Ryan, you lose another point of sand as your teammate just unleashes a blast from a shotgun very close to you in a bar in a public space at Jennifer Lawrence. Chris, make a luck check.
Okay. What is luck?
It's just high or low.
Okay, let's see. I'm going to say low. No,
Right.
94.
94?
Yeah.
Okay.
You killed a patron.
No, the bartender.
Yeah.
Okay.
So just roll for damage.
Let's see. What was that? It was
2d10.
2d10s?
Yeah.
Okay. So I got
There's no like.
9 and 2.
11?
Yeah.
Killed him.
Yeah, he's dead.
Oh.
He's super dead.
There's
Yeah,
no
well.
different damage based on range for the shotgun.
There is, but he is the close range damage is within 10 meters.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Fair.
I got one.
Yeah, you got someone. So it's Jennifer Lawrence's turn. She is going to try to stab you with her bottle, Chris. You just tried to murder her. So you could dodge, or you could try to parry her blow or something.
Let's see. Is dodge a skill? That's 30. And melee is 30.
Or you can use unarmed if you want to like drop the shotgun and just try to like catch her wrist.
I don't want to drop the shotgun. I want to shoot her next turn. I'll try and parry her attack.
Okay.
With my shotgun.
That's melee.
$16. That's good.
Does that succeed?
Yes.
All right, that beats her. So she lunges, she goes to stab at you, and you just like swat her wrist out of the way so she misses. Steve.
Yeah, I'm just
Jennifer Lawrence is bleeding profusely from her face. She's got a bruise on her neck for where you choked her. You are also bleeding profusely from your face. What would you like to do?
I would like to punch her in the back of the head.
Okay, make an unarmed check.
No, you know what? I'll pull out my gun and just pistol whip her.
Okay.
Would that be a higher damage?
I'd say that'll probably be melee. Yeah, it would definitely be more damage.
What's my melee? Nope. I'm gonna punch her in the back of the head. Yep. Good thing I did. 61 out of 80.
For a punch?
Yeah, for a punch.
All right, so just roll for damage.
E4 minus 1. Yeah, I need to actually roll correctly. 1 point of damage.
That's enough. So she doesn't see it coming because she's focused on Sarah. So you just sucker punch her in the back of the head, and Jennifer Lawrence collapses. And the bottle rolls away out of her hand. You turn. The bartender is gone. There's lots of blood behind the bar. You realize the bartender is probably dead. All the patrons are looking at you terrified. Some of them have their cell phones out. Looks like they're recording this.
I immediately say, shut the fuck up to the other two. And I start saying something kind of insensitive in Spanish, racially insensitive in Spanish, to make it appear that we're like gang members. And I grab him and say, take us to the fucking wishing man now.
Gang members in suits.
Let's go, Highness. And drag them out of the bar.
Well, I'm gonna go up to the people.
We never flashed our badges.
No, we did not.
No, you didn't.
I go walk up to the people with the cell phones with my gun.
Uh-huh.
And
take the cell phones.
I just hold my hand out for the cell phone and hold up the gun.
Yeah, okay. They give you their phones.
All right.
All right, so you guys leave. Are you taking Jennifer Lawrence with you?
Yes, we are.
No. Why?
We're going to tie her up.
But then she's going to wake up and try to kill us.
But she'll be tied up. It'll be fine. We need some leverage over this guy.
She's not useful, and she's a liability.
Yeah, let's leave her here. If we,
I feel like I'd rather know where she is. She's going to come to and track us down.
But I think that's hilarious. I want Jennifer Lawrence to be the Carl of the movie, where we think that we're safe at the end, and then she comes out with a machine gun.
All right,
I kind of like that too.
You've
I'm going to be honest.
We'll leave a loose end.
And Reggie Val Johnson has to save us.
As I exit the bar, I say, if any of you motherfuckers say anything about this, if you say anything about what you saw here, we'll find you and we'll kill you. And then we leave.
As you're leaving, you hear one of them say, fucking MS-13, man. All right, so you leave.
Fuck your wall, cabron.
You push Bobby into the car.
MS-13.
What?
What's the rival gang to MS-13?
everyone.
I'm just trying to think what gang Jennifer Lawrence would be in then.
Latin Kings, maybe? I don't know. I'm pretty sure that everyone hates MS-13 because they're just fucking terrible.
Yeah, all right. I'm going to say Jennifer Lawrence is a Latin king, though. I like that.
Okay, great. So you have Bobby Boo in the car. What the fuck are you doing? Did you kill her? Did you fucking kill Jennifer Lawrence, man?
Not yet.
What do you want? The Wishing Man?
Yes.
I don't know. I met him in the bar. Sometimes he comes there. Sometimes he doesn't. Did you the river. The river. Sometimes he hangs out by the river. I heard people find him there.
Then we drive to the fucking river.
Yeah, we're going to the river.
And this guy's coming with us.
Okay.
And we should let him out in the middle of nowhere.
Once again, we hit a lonely stretch on the way, and we just kick his ass out of the car.
This time, he's happy to get out. You let him out, he just runs away.
Wait. Before we let him go this time, I'm going to steal his wallet.
Okay. You have a shotgun. He gives you his wallet.
Yeah, okay.
There's not much in there. He's got like $20. His driver's
not anymore. He doesn't.
Yeah.
He had like $20.
Yeah, he did.
We know where you live, Bendejo.
All right, so you drive. So he tells you there's like a not like a park. It's kind of there's like a park area on the river that runs through town, the Dubois River, or actually as they call it here, the Du Bois River. And there's like a grassy area with a few picnic tables that leads down to a sandbank. It's people go fishing there sometimes or kayaking, things like that. So it's nighttime now though. It's like full on night. By the time you get there, so you pull up. There's a gravel parking lot. What are you doing?
Is there anybody here?
Make an alertness check.
The peak of my existence. Nope.
No, not me.
Let me see. Oh, no, not me either.
All right, you guys don't see anyone.
Start looking. I mean, I would say we're on borrowed time, but this fucking local constabulary is so packed with shit going on that they probably won't respond to one bartender getting killed for 2 or 3 days.
Let's try this again. I wish we could find the wishing guy.
No, you got to shake his hand first, then wish for it.
No, I think it was after. You had to shake his hand.
Are you So are you looking? Are you splitting up, or are you staying together?
No, let's stay together.
Yeah.
Just one of those like top lights on the side of our car.
You do have a cherry, yeah.
Yeah, let's not.
No, not that. Like the spotlight.
Oh, yeah, you have one of those.
All right, let's use that.
Would that help with search?
Yeah, I'll give you a plus 20.
Who has the highest search?
Probably not me, because I'm terrible
20?
at everything. 20.
All right, I'll go for it. I got a 3 out of 70.
Okay. So you turn on the spotlight and start rolling it across the park, and you stop when you see a man dressed all in black, leaning against a tree, smoking a cigarette, and he waves to you.
So, do we talk? Do
Maybe
we kill him?
Just kind of kill him.
What if we?
Can't?
What if we like make a wish?
Just wish that he goes away?
Yeah.
Could always kill him if that doesn't work.
But like, what if it's one of those like monkey paw wishes, where like you wish that he goes away and then he like I don't know, you go away too or something. Seems like a lot of these ended up pretty bad, but some of them didn't.
Some people just got Bugattis.
Yeah.
Well, we don't know what happened to those people. We only spoke to the guy with the mansion, the palace,
You guys want to like
Jennifer
rock
Lawrence.
paper scissors for it?
No, I'll do it.
Okay. Well, let's ask him a couple questions first.
I'll follow your lead. You're the FBI agent.
All right. So,
We walk up to him.
you approach. He smiles. Good evening, ladies.
Are you the wishing man?
I am indeed. And who might you be?
We're just people from around.
I don't think so. You're not from around here?
Around places.
And
Nowhere square.
what can I do for you ladies tonight?
We heard you grant wishes.
You may have heard right.
Well, what are the limitations? You know, Genie's got 3.
You get one, whatever you want.
I whisper something in Sarah's ear. Here, I'll put it in
Hiding secrets from the GM.
no, I'm just putting it in the Discord. Are you in the Discord right now, Chris?
Yeah. Oh, on Discord. Yeah.
Here, I'll put it in the group chat.
Feb says we should wish for a supercar.
Who says
That would also. I'll allow you to choose between those 2 wishes.
Wait, where are we?
It's in the chat on the Hangout.
Oh. Oh, wait. No, the last thing I have is a link from Ryan about Versailles.
No. Inside the video.
Inside of the Hangout.
All right, I'll put it on that
Where
chat
the
too.
video call is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know where I'm supposed to be looking then.
Look at that one where you saw the Versailles.
Oh, wait. I thought I was looking for a wish. I saw that.
Yeah, that's the wish.
Oh.
Wish
Yeah,
that
that's a good one. All right.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree. I'm going to do that. So then I'll just I'll look at the wishing guy.
We'll shake his hand first, right?
Oh.
You don't want him to hear it before you shake.
Well, don't we have to say it first?
I don't know. We'll see.
Well, I'm just going to go for it. Well, I sort of wish you never existed.
He smiles. Well, I'm sure you're not the only one that feels that way, ma'am, but I'm afraid that's a wish I'm not going to grant. Anything else?
Why here? Why now?
Why not?
Fair enough.
This place is as good as any other.
All right, I got one.
Needs and wants. And what would you like?
I wish for the ability to transport. Hear me out. Anything up to about 500 pounds of weight to the planet of Pluto. One-way trip.
Interesting.
Just one thing. 500 up to 500 pounds.
Oh, well, all right. He pulls off his glove and he holds out his hand that's covered in a dark, viscous liquid that seems to be dripping off of it onto the ground.
Oh, paint.
I shake it.
Okay, make a sand check.
All right. I make it. Crit success.
Crit success. All right, you still take one.
Okay.
He puts his glove back on, looks around,
and I'd say, "How much would you say you weigh?"
He smiles and points at the parking lot. And all of you make sand checks.
I'm not looking. I'm just wishing for him to go to Pluto. I'm trying to activate this power.
What power?
Oh, I don't have the power. Are we all in Pluto? I look, I guess.
You watch as your car turns into a rocket, towering hundreds of feet up. Yeah, that should do it. I think that probe they sent was launched on one of those. Just climb on up top there, and that should do it. There's a button in there, so you can hit it when you're ready to launch.
All right. I grab my gun.
Oh, no, make those sand checks first.
Yeah, that's fair.
I was good.
Hey, I made it on the nose.
I failed that one.
All right. If you succeeded, you lose 1 sand. If you failed, you lose 4. Because your car just turned into a rocket.
Yeah.
That's like 500, 600 feet tall.
Let's put Jennifer Lawrence on it.
Sonia, you got anything? Got any ideas? Any wishes? Because I'm thinking.
He smiles. He drops his cigarette and stamps it out with his boot. I'm going to be moseying on out of here. You ladies, I'll be around town if you change your minds or think of anything else.
I grab my gun. I'm going to shoot him in the wherever.
All right, make a firearms check.
2 out of 70.
2. All right, make a sand check.
16 out of 54. Just
Okay.
goes through him.
That's 1 more sand loss.
All right.
So he turns around, so you just pull out you're not aiming, you just shoot him. And you shoot him in the back. And it's like the X-Men movies when Wolverine gets shot. Like, the bullet hits him and then just falls off. And you look down on the ground and you can see the bullet, like the front is compacted. It hit him. It just didn't penetrate him. That was not very nice.
Not like Wolverine, like
when Wolverine gets shot in the skull, kind of thing.
Yeah,
it just hits the bone. Or
but there's no blood or anything, right?
No, didn't even put a hole in his jacket. No
penetration at all. Yeah.
Nope. Brandy, I thought we were friends.
All right, I'd like to grab him.
Shiny new rocket.
I want to grab him.
All right, make an unarmed check.
17 out of 80.
He got a crit success.
Ah.
So you go to grab. So he turned and you grab him, and you lunge, and he just grabs you around the throat and lifts you up off the ground. You really need to stop this now. And he tosses you, and you land and take 2 points of damage as you slam against a rock on the ground, and he just keeps walking away.
I'm gonna go over and try to first aid Brandy.
Okay, make a first aid check.
It's not gonna go.
I'd like to stand up and grab him. I just get up shakily, blood dripping from my forehead, and then just run back at him.
Well, if she's running away, I can't.
Yeah, if she's moving. So you run up, you just you grab him and wrap your arms around him, and he just keeps walking. Brandy,
so I can't manipulate him at all. Like, he's too strong.
What are you trying to do?
I want to just hold his hand out. So I want to like grab his other hand, and hold it back, and then kind of grab the hand that has the glove off, and just kind of.
Oh, he has the glove
hold
back
it
on.
outwards. Oh, okay. Well, I want to yank the glove off then.
Okay. That's gonna be an unarmed check.
Okay. 22 out of 80.
Okay. That beats his success. So you get a crit. So you yank his glove off, and he spins around and looks at you, and now he's angry.
I would like to grab his hand and say, I wish you never fucking existed.
Well, he goes first.
Okay,
his
that's
dex
fair.
is higher than yours. He
That's
is going to punch you. What would you like to do?
I would like to use unarmed to bat his punch away, or redirect his punch.
Okay.
Can I grab his ungloved hand while he's distracted doing this?
I mean, he was walking away, so you'd have to get closer to him.
I critically
Well, then
fail.
I'll work on getting closer at least.
Yeah, I'm running up as well.
Okay.
So I
you
die.
crit fail. So he punched you. And so you take 2 points of damage.
Oh, I don't quite die.
As he just socks you in the chest and knocks the wind out of you, and pretty sure broke a rib.
Yeah.
So it's your turn now.
All right, I'd like to grab his hand.
That's going to be unarmed.
12 out of 80.
Okay. Yeah, you do it.
And I want to say, I wish you never fucking existed, and shake his hand.
Okay. He smiles. 1. So you guys are using this turn to catch up. So it's his turn. He is going to throw brandy at Sarah and Sonia.
I would like to use unarmed to get out of the way. Yeah, one wish.
You could, yeah. Well, you see, here's the problem. You shook his hand, so he's holding your hand.
Yeah.
So that's going to be a strength times 5 check. Try to break out of his grasp. Minus 20.
I fail critically.
Okay.
Lots of crits there.
He succeeds. So the two of you, what are you doing?
I'm gonna get out of the way so that I don't break Brandy's fall.
Oh no, he's gonna kill me. I have 2 hit points left. So how does he kill me?
Well, he's throwing you at them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, let's.
How about this? I'll catch Brandy. You run around and shake his hand.
Okay.
All right. So, Chris, make a dodge check.
Dodge.
Ryan.
Okay. I did not dodge.
Ryan, make athletics to just catch.
Okay. Let's see. What's my athletics at? Not bad. On the nose, 30 out of 30.
Okay. So Chris failed his dodge, so he's going to get kicked in the face.
Yeah.
But he, so basically, Brandy, you watch as he just turns you sideways and throws you. You go flying like 10 feet through the air. Sonia catches you, but your shoe just hits Sarah in the face. Sarah takes just 1 point of damage, and she gets kicked in the face. And then he sticks his hand in his pocket. So, Brandy, you're up. It's your turn.
Again?
Yeah, he's top. He's top of the turn.
Yeah, fair.
You're next.
All right.
So you're being cradled in Sonia's arms right now.
I'd like to get back up and run back and grab him.
Okay. That's going to be an unarmed check again.
$57 out of 80.
You did not beat him.
Okay.
You go to grab him, and he just like sidesteps you, and you just like stumble as you go to grab him. Ryan.
I'm gonna try to distract him by shooting him a couple of times.
All right, make a firearms check.
That is a 26 out of 30.
All right, make a sand check.
One out of 46.
All right, you still lose one.
Okay.
You hit him. You just like you put a shot in his back, and nothing happens.
I mean, I was kind of expecting that after the last time, but I guess it's still pretty jarring to see.
Yeah. Chris?
I'm going to reach into his pocket and grab his hand.
Make an unarmed check with a -10.
Okay. Yeah, 6 out of 30.
Okay. You do it.
And I'll make my wish that he never existed. Wait. Should I wait? Should I wish for Jennifer Lawrence to be here?
Yeah, that'd be a good one. Yeah, it'd be funny if you like chose us something stupid at the last minute. No.
It's up to you.
No, I'll wish he never existed.
Okay. His eyes go wide, and he glares at you, and then screams, and everything goes white for a second. Everyone roll and tell me what you get.
Okay. I got a 33.
12.
I got 63.
Okay. The light fades, and Sarah and Sonia, you're standing there. Sarah, your hand is covered in red.
It's probably paint.
Yeah. You don't know where you are. You're on the bank of a river. The two of you were sent here for some reason. You can't remember.
Is there still a rocket in the parking lot?
No. Why would there be a rocket in the parking lot?
That's a ridiculous thought. I have no idea.
Yeah, it's weird. You don't know why you're here. You feel groggy.
Plot twist. Now the Allies lost World War II.
Oh my god.
Might be. What?
Feb says plot twist. Now the Allies lost World War II.
Yeah, you're probably. I mean, you probably shouldn't even be here. You look at all the pueblos around you. This is definitely native territory. Unless you have diplomatic papers, you're not even supposed to be here. But you see, your SUV's not too far away, so you should probably go.
Yeah, but perhaps we better get on the road. What was there a third person with us? I seem to remember.
No.
No, you don't.
No.
It was just the two of you.
Definitely just the two of us, I think.
Come on, Sarah. Whatever we were sent here for, it's obviously not here.
Yeah, let's get a move on.
All right. So you guys drive off. Unfortunately, Steve, they wished you out of existence.
Oh?
Well, see, here are your
Mr. Wishes?
What?
I was Mr. Wishes?
No. Well, see, here's the problem. You guys didn't even bother to Google the Wishing Man.
Nope.
So, you didn't find the book by Jackson Elias that mentioned him in it. But he was rumored to be responsible for the downfall of some Central American and Mesoamerican civilizations.
Okay.
So that probably never happened. I mean, it happened. The Spanish still arrived, but I mean, there were more people than there would have been, and so all of world history is different.
I don't feel bad about this at all.
Which means that some people were never born and things like that. So Brandy was just never born.
I can deal with that.
But you managed to defeat an avatar of Nyarlathotep, so I mean that's good.
And there's a whole bunch more Native Americans around than there were previously.
Yeah, I think we created a better world.
Well, yeah. But yeah, that was the Wishing Man. So the only way you could have damaged him was with a golden blade.
Oh, I had one too.
He was
in my ass.
Weapons.
See, I was thinking, like, should we do some research into this guy, or should we just try to outwit him with trickery? Because, like, I wish he never existed is a brilliant move.
Well, so here's the thing. The two ways to defeat him are stab him in the heart with a golden blade, or get him to grant your wish to get rid of him. But he won't willingly do that, which you realized. So you have to make the wish and then forcibly grab his hand and force him to do it, essentially. Which you did, but there's always consequences for the wishes. So you wish that you could send something to Pluto. All right, there's a rocket. The kid wished that he never had to go to school anymore. His school's gone. So obviously he twists the wishes, and his thing is the more he's in town, people are greedy and stupid. So word spreads that there's a guy who's granting wishes, and usually it's a bit of a delay. So everyone who got a supercar was going to die in a car crash. But
all in one big car crash together.
Yeah, maybe. But he wants word to get around that it's there because he creates chaos and he feeds off the chaos.
Bugatti Demolition Derby.
Yeah, and eventually whatever town he's in just destroys itself. Yeah, but you managed to stop him and stopped him from ever having existed. Yeah, so good job.
We did it, you guys.
Yeah, and it only cost one of you. I mean, technically there were no deaths. You just didn't exist.
Yeah, I can live with that.
You can't die if you never existed.
Yeah,
right.
I can float around in the cosmic nothingness with that.
I guess so. All right. Well, I hope did you guys enjoy it?
No, yeah, it was great.
It was fun.
Cool.
My only disappointment was that I had wanted to go out in the blaze of glory. I didn't get to. Steve did instead.
Well, if there was a 20% chance, if you had rolled under 20 like Steve did, then you would have not existed. So you could have wished yourself out of existence.
Actually, I guess there was one other regret. Should have shot Jennifer Lawrence in the head when she was unconscious.
You tried and you missed.
No, well, she was unconscious later on.
Oh, well, she's in Hollywood now, if she even exists.
Yeah. I still think
really
it would
wish they're walking away towards their car and they just see Jennifer Lawrence stumbling along the highway. How did I get here?
All right. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed it.
Yeah, that was fun.
No, excuse me, my tour bus broke down. Or no, Jennifer Lawrence wouldn't have a tour bus.
I might submit this one to the Delta Green shotgun scenarios.
No, yeah, that'd be a good one.
That's cool.
You made up this mask?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a pretty good one.
It's based off a Nick Cage song.
The theme song to what's that show?
Peaky Blinders.
Peaky Blinders, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I've never seen Peaky Blinders, but it's the same song. It's called Red Right Hand. That's the thing. So his hand just is bloody and dripping blood. But that's why he wears gloves, so you don't notice that. All right.
Well,
nice.
Well, I'm going to take us out. Does anyone have any last will thoughts?
I have a red right hand.